Hello, my friends. This week we've been talking about Bible sports. We talked about running a race. We talked about boxing. But today I want to talk to you about boating. Now, I will admit that there's nowhere in the Bible that it talks about boat racing. It does talk about boats, but not racing a boat. But I don't know. Human nature never changes. Cultures change, times change, but human nature never changes. And I just picture Peter and Andrew, his brother, out fishing, and James and John in another boat, they're fishing. And at the end of a hard day, them saying, hey, let's see who can beat each other to the shore. And they're rowing and they're trying to get to the shore, or they've got their nets up and they're trying to beat each other to the shore. Well, that's just my imagination. I think that's probably the case, but I don't really want to talk to you about racing in a boat. But I want to talk to you about a part of the boat. In James chapter number 3, verse 4, it says, "Look also at ships, although they are so large and are driven by fierce winds, they are turned by a very small rudder, wherever the pilot desires. Even so the tongue is a little member and boasts great things. See how great a forest a little fire kindles." So what he's using here is an analogy of the tongue being like a rudder. It's small, but it can do great things, just like a rudder on a boat. Friends, I want to say it's so important that we use our tongue in the right way that will lift people up and not tear people down. We go over to the book of Proverbs. Now, a lot is said in the Bible about how we talk, but we go to the book of Proverbs, and chapter 15, 6 times it speaks of speech, or the tongue, or our lips. Verse 1 and verse 2, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge rightly, but the mouth of fools pours forth foolishness." Verse number 4, "A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it breaks the spirit." Verse 7, "The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the fool does not do so." Verse 14, "The heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on foolishness." And finally, in verse number 28, it says, "The heart of the righteous studies how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours forth evil." Friends, I want to say that it's so important that if we want to be winners, if we want to win the race in the boating world, shall I say, we've got to use our rudder right. We've got to use it properly that will win the race. God bless you. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.